Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Slice and Dice video. It's me, Cranberry. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I'm having a good day overall, although I will say, I've been having bad luck with Slice and Dice lately. I think I mentioned it in the last video, but I was like, I want to play some statue. It's been a while since I've done a statue run, and off recording, I was watching Void Extreme the other night, so I was like, I'll do a couple runs, and I kept getting statue, and I kept losing. Man, you really need an early statue enabler to really make statue work, because it sucks so bad in the mid game if you don't have that. So I've learned a valuable lesson. I'm never going to do that again, probably. If you were excited for a cool statue video, it's probably not going to be this one if I had to guess. But anyway, I'm still planning on doing a stream tomorrow being Thursday. Trying to get my first unfair win, so if you're excited for that, maybe come by. But for now, let's slice, let's dice here. I don't hate Ad Goblin. It's a little tough in the very early game, but I feel like if you make it out of the early game, it ends up being one of the easier curses. Because as long as you just kill everything else, the Goblin runs away. So let's take it here. I feel like we have a pretty decent starting comp here too, assuming that Scoundrel doesn't fuck us over. But yeah, I like this. I think this is fine. I think we can take this and it'll hopefully not kill us. But it does depend on some RNG here. You know, where enemies decide to target, etc., things like that. We're gonna look, I think, for the big block on Buckle if we can get it. That would save Mage this turn. I want to kill one of these goblins first, right? This round, if I can. And this does not help us do that. This helps us do that. We just need any Scoundrel. Scoundrel, I knew you would not let us down. I never doubted you. Not even a tiny bit. Okay. So now, basically they just got a free round on us this fight, right? But this will hopefully be the hardest fight of this entire run. Because we took the, you know, we took the debuff that makes the early game hard. This is like, you know, in theory, again, the hardest it'll ever be, hopefully. But we'll see how that ends up actually playing out. Ooh, we got a little lucky with Mage here. Hitting double mana sides is very good for us. We are effectively 2 damage away from finishing this fight. Now, actually, I just realized I want to put this on Hoarder. If we get the Pains on Hoarder, we don't want Hoarder dying next round. So, although we need 2 damage sources here. We need at least a 2 damage hit and a 1 damage hit, so that way we can get you down to 1 health. There we go. Very good round for us there. We have extreme overkill. And then, I think we take the Brute here. Dabbler's fine, but Brute should be really good against, you know, the mid-game compositions having a Goblin here. Now, what's funny is that this round specifically, Hammer's going to be targeting Goblin. But hopefully in the mid-game, Hammer will target non-Goblin foes, which will then let us kill them, which will make the Goblin flee, is the theory at least here with Brute. And Brute's fine. Brute's one of the better, I think, yellow tier 2s. So I'm okay to have that here. Dabbler's fine, but we can do better, I'm pretty sure, for that slot as well. Now, Acolyte facing some very lethal hits here. We can take out the Thorn, but we need Buckler to at least hit one of the shield sides in order to keep Acolyte alive this round. And he does it. We'll hold on to this, and then Scoundrel missing, they're not even that big of a deal, honestly. Not a huge deal. Now, I think we will just keep the Acolyte healthy here. Get a little bit of mana. And the Null's, you know, out for a round. Goblin shouldn't be able to put anyone at threat here. Yeah, just 3 damage attack coming in. And we can kill the Goblin. What we actually can do here, which I think is better, because it wins the fight, is hit here. They're tied. Brute hits here, and then we just burst down the Null. I'll take a Worn Arms. Worn Arms is fine. It's not, I mean, it's good on Scoundrel currently. Turns Scoundrel into an actually pretty decent character in the early game. And then, hey, if we see a statue, maybe we can play it. We'll see. I'm not 100% positive on that one yet, but who knows? Let's keep our options open, right? Now, no lethal hits coming in first round is very nice. Unfortunately for us, though, there's an Archer, and we have no real way to actually deal damage to the backline, so we're going to have to fight this one straight up. I don't hate stunning the Wolf here. It does effectively just, you know, this is a shield 4, which is pretty good this round. That's acceptable. I'll take a 1 mana pip here as well. I think we actually, hold on. At this point, we want more damage to capitalize off of this vulnerability. So now we'll roll this. And I'm very happy with that roll. Who do we kill first? Maybe the wolf here. I guess this is fine. Keeping Buckler at full health is nice, because it'll mean that his pristine in the future will still matter. Although this mage is taking, you know, 1 damage. Nothing too scary. Okay, I like this. Like this. I would prefer a cleave heal on Acolyte here, I think. Just to keep mage barely alive. Okay, I will accept this. Put this here. Continue to buckle here. Hit you for 3. We're 1 mana off of a flare, which will kill the goblin. We're handling it pretty well. Again, in theory, the game is hardest in the early game. So hopefully this will be fine. Now we have the lethal flare on goblin, so we're okay with mage. We don't have to be defense here. We can go all out offense. We'll definitely take all of these. And Brute, what do you got for me? I'm 100% positive we have lethal here, but you know. Yeah. We had lethal twice over on that archer there at the end. Very good. Okay, so under normal circumstances, I fucking hate Gambler. I hate this character, but we have Worn Arms, which makes Gambler very good. However, we're in a pretty good spot for Herbalist right now. We have the Scoundrel vulnerability side. It's only 1 side currently, but maybe we hit Trapper later. Who knows? But either way, these are both very strong pickups here. And I think we go based on which is a bigger upgrade, right? I think that's the logic here. Scoundrel to Gambler is a pretty sizable upgrade, right? We're trading out 1 vulnerability side for just straight up 5 damage, which is pretty big. Although I will say a 1 cleave is better than a 2 damage. But then 1 damage is better than an X. But the problem with the 1 damage side on Gambler is that if we roll it, we're probably going to re-roll it anyway. And then obviously, you know, the Worn Arms is still going to be there no matter what, right? So it's a pretty sizable upgrade here. But I think Acolyte to Herbalist, I think that's a much bigger jump. So I'm going to go Herbalist here. They're both good, but I like this jump better. Now, Goblin in this fight is kind of terrifying. I'm now realizing. There's going to be a lot of damage coming in here. However, we did roll pretty well. We might be able to kill Bramble turn 1. I am willing to look for a better mana side here on the mage. I will settle. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty sure enough. We just do this, and we go boop, boop. And we're kind of smooth sailing from here on out. We just need, you know, we have 1 damage in the bank here. We just need 2 more damage. We're going to be pretty cool. Okay, that is more than 2 damage. And we get Mana Potion versus Sapphire Skull. I don't think this is a comp where I love the Skull. But we are going to be pretty mana dependent with Herbalist and Scoundrel for the early game at least. I think I'm okay with just a Mana Potion though. Again, right, like our logic here is the game is hardest in the early game because of this Goblin being much more impactful now than it will be later. So I think Mana Potion will probably get us out of an early game bind here, and if it does that, it's done better than most tier 2 items will do for us. So I think that's the idea here. And let's run it. Herbalist, fantastic against the illusions here. Very happy to have the Herbalist. We get a cleave on Scoundrel, which is also very good. Yeah, this is an insane start for us here. Let's just see how things look currently. So we probably do a cleave like this. And then we do like a hit here. Pseudo's only doing 1 damage, so it's not even worth trying to kill. I think we do something like this into this and just pass the round. And then we just need 5 more damage here. Because we have, you know, 2 stockpiled with the mana. Should not be too hard to accomplish, I imagine. Okay, there's... Oh, but here's the problem. This... Well, we're going to keep this anyway. This damage is not able to target the goblin, but we Vine Whip the goblin once, and then we can hit this goblin for 3, which is pretty good. It's worth, I would say. I'll settle on this here. That's fine. Let's go whip. We do this into this here. And this into this. There we go. Easy. Rogue versus Guardian. I'll take a Guardian here. We want to hold out hopes for Trapper. We don't need Trapper. It's not like it's required, but it would be nice. And Rogue is kind of stinky. So I'll take a Guardian here. Now, if we're lucky, we can get some sort of crazy overkill here on the Ogre, but I don't know how we would do that. We don't really have the means. We have vulnerability. Okay, oh, you know what? We have flare. I think that's the way we do this. I think we try to flare the Ogre. Flare the Ogre, overkill so the bandit runs, and then, yeah. Are we there? What does this play? This is 6 damage. Yeah, it is. Wow. Sick. Very cool, very cool. Iron Pendant versus Lightning Rod. We have a lot of mana generation, so Lightning Rod's good right now. Will it be good later? I don't think so. I'm sorry to say I don't think it will be really. Because we don't really know what our future is gonna be. And Iron Pendant is just a fine 3. It could be good later though. Although we missed our chance for a statue. Not that Lightning Rod statue is like an amazing play. It's kind of cool though, right? You have the pain side on Lightning Rod, so that way you can kind of just dump a bunch of health into Lightning Rod, just hitting over and over again, assuming you're triggering the Rampage. It's pretty neat. I'll take an Iron Pendant though. That's fine. That is an acceptable play here, I'd say. And we'll put it on Mage because of how low his base threshold is. Okay, a lot of damage coming to our boy here. And I don't see a convenient way to actually save him. I think Mage might just be dead this round. I'm sorry to say, it's not looking great for our guy. Although we can do like a cleave shield that blocks for 3. I think if we can kill a goblin, I think that's fine. I think we can save him actually. Okay, well Mage, you kind of deserve this. But we will still attempt to save you. I guess we do this. Hit the barrel. And the goblin dies to the barrel explosion instantly. We'll take this. I don't know if I want another cleave shield again. Doesn't do much for us here. I'm not ready to pull the mana potion switch yet. I think we're okay here as long as we don't just botch this next roll. So this could be a mistake. But even then, oh, you son of a bitch. Even then, okay, we're fine. Yeah, we're okay. We kill you. And it's just us versus a single war chief. If we lose from here, it is on me. I'll take just a normal cleave attack here. You know what? Sure. Give me some. You know what? Let's play this one a little slow, huh? Why not? We're not in a rush. Does he only have 3 damage sides all across the board? He does. Interesting. Is that lethal already? Oh, definitely is now. I think it also already was, but whatever. Juggler versus Glacia. I like Glacia well enough. Got good spells. Doesn't have the best mana generation ever, but we don't need a ton. And again, we're holding that hope for that Trapper. He got pretty good odds in it too, I'm pretty sure. We haven't checked the actual numbers here. If we look at the tier 2s we've already seen 4 of them. So, our next upgrade, it's like a 50-50 shot, right? We see 2 out of the 4 of them, yeah. We have a chance. We have a chance. Now, where does Iron Pendant go now? Probably on Scoundrel or Brute. I think put it on Brute. And then we can put this on Scoundrel. That should be fine. Anywho. Iglesia taking a big chunk of damage here. But I'm sure she will be A-okay. This is a fight where we probably just end up killing the Goblin early. Just to get it kind of out of the way. We'll save our mana for next round. Not a bad first turn here. We have the chill if we're worried about just the overall damage from Slime Queen here. And the cleave attack is fine, but we can do better. Or we could do worse. We could do worse. Okay. Put a shield up here. I think we just do the chill as well. It's a pretty good round for it. It's a pretty high amount of damage prevented, basically, using the chill there. And if we're lucky, we can just kill a Slime Queen this round if we get a vulnerability. I'll take the weak and I'll take the poison. Okay, yeah, we're killing the queen this round. Hit here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. Poison a Slimer. I think we even just saved the wand, honestly. It'll be more valuable as a weaken this turn. Well, I feel pretty much in the clear at this point. That's our worst roll, so we can do better. It is better, and then a little damage here. No, okay, no damage. No damage, but we don't need the potion. Now, I will say, at some point, I'm gonna not use this potion, and it's gonna end up being the death of me. It's gonna happen at some point, right? I'm gonna say, oh, I can't waste the potion. It's too valuable, and I'm gonna end up, you know, backsliding. I'm gonna I'm gonna have a fight where I should have used it, and now I'm like spiraling out of control. It's gonna happen, but this is not the fight where that happens. I'm pretty confident in saying. I am not worried yet. Okay. I will kill you. And we don't have quite enough to kill the Slimer here, so we'll just kill the Slimelet instead. And again, we're just in control of this fight. I am not even remotely worried here. Okay, let's try it again. There we go. This doesn't matter. We just hit here. Boom, boom. Oop, excuse me. Thank you. Okay. Mini crossbow versus empty chalice. I think we're a pretty strong empty chalice build right now. Right? Empty chalice just effectively reads as a minimum 1 free damage at the end of every round, right? Which is pretty good. We'll always have an ability to use 1 mana, basically, as long as we keep Herbalist alive. So, this seems pretty good. We'll put it on the Herbalist, because it's pointless if she's dead. And maybe we even put this here, too, now to really protect Herbalist. I think it's fine. Okay. Brute's taking some big damage. But we're overall okay here. I think we take this. What this means is that we roll a 2-mana side in either of our characters, we can just double. We can vulnerable into double vine and quartz breaks. Which is pretty good. We can stun a bone right now. We can't stun the Fanatic. We're not gonna. Most of this damage we can't prevent on Brute. We can prevent 4 damage here, and then with the shield from Guardian, Brute lives. Okay, we just need a 2 damage side here, basically, or 2 mana side, which we get. So that's good. And do we growth Scoundrel? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth that much to us here at this point. I think we just, like I said, stick to the plan. Boom, boom, boom. Put this here. Put this here. And it's a little spooky. I'll be the first to admit it. Fanatic hitting for 5 is never fun. But sometimes you just gotta, you know, relax. You know what? I'm feeling this is the round where we pop the potion. This, to me, is giving me its potion time vibes. Take this. And... okay. Let's do this first. And I think we should kill you here first, which keeps Herbalist alive. Then we... or maybe... no, actually, hold on. Inverse. We should kill this Bones. And then the block here is more effective because... you know what we should even do? We should do this. Full health. Bigger block there. Then we put the poison probably here. Put a block up here. Doesn't matter too much to me. But yeah, we win from here. Okay. And then they're all dying. We can just hit you too. It's fine. We kill the Bones. Goblin runs. Should be almost impossible for us to lose from this position. Yeah. Cool. Ooh, we get a little reposition option here. That's pretty interesting. And we get Trapper. Okay, so we got the combo. If you're not familiar with the combo here, it's vulnerability plus Vine. It's basically extremely efficient. It is a very good plan for us. So I'm happy we have that. Now, we put this back here. I think there's an argument to be said that War in Arms is better than the regen heal side. But I don't know if that's actually true. I think because of how dependent we are on mana for this build to work, I think this is better for us. Let me get a little replacer. No, we don't do this. The reason why we don't do this is that if we see the spider boss, the big tarantula, we want our top unit to have a potential dodge to avoid the insta-kill. So, yeah, that's not a good switch for us. Okay. Honestly, a pretty not scary turn 1 here. We do get enough mana just to straight up kill the grave here, which is good. And I will take this heavy. If we see a vulnerability from Trapper, we can go vulnerability into heavy hit, which insta-kills the zombie. Which would be very good for us. If we don't, it's not the end of the world either. But I would like that. Honestly, I prefer a block here on Guardian if we can find it. We do find it. Kill the grave. Put this here. Put this here. Put this, I guess, here. That should be fine. I forgot about Empty Chalice, by the way. I completely forgot about Empty Chalice the last combat. I should have been using most of my mana more. Just took it, was like, oh, this is so good for us. Completely forgot about it. I will take this here, though. Okay. So, hit here. And then we kill shot here. And we definitely just do something like chill. And pretty much no one takes any damage. So actually, hold on. Should go here. And we get the mana back. And, yeah, okay. We have enough. Boop, boop. The Idol of Kirkiskits is pretty good here. It's good on Herbalist, it's good on Guardian. It's a solid tier 5, I'll take it. And then Worn Arms probably just goes to hell. We'll probably put this here instead. It's probably a little bit better. Again, Herbalist is important for us, so the more we protect Herbalist, the better. And this is a good way to protect Herbalist. We get this. I'll take a shield mana here too. And then, love a 2 mana side. We don't get it. That's okay. I think we do something like this. Wait, hold on. Slight difference here. This into this, into this, into this, into this. And then we've probably we have to kill the goblin, but the imps are more important to kill, so let's start with them. The goblin must die though to get to the back line of the whiz. Okay, the imps are poisoning us this turn, which is not great. Prefer to not be poisoned when possible. So I will be taking this here. You get vulnerability, but not much mana this round to use, unfortunately. Whip here. And then that there, that's fine. Okay. Listen. This is a pretty safe fight. In this position, I am not very worried. In theory, something terrible could happen here. I should be rerolling the Glacia. What am I doing? Okay, well, Glacia, nice. You tried your best. We will burst you. Heal here. I think Wiz runs. Yeah, Wiz gets out of here at that point. Don't fucking even look at me, Ace. You absolute fucking moron of a unit. That's actually crazy that you would show up here. It's one of my first tier 3s. That's hilarious. Okay. Still nowhere to put. I mean, Ward Arms on Ace. What a fucking combo. I can't believe it. Not happening here. This is going to be a pretty tough fight. This is a pretty tough one. It's a lot of raw damage output here from these goons. But this is a good turn. This right here, very good turn for us. Okay, can you stop rolling the hammer side though, Brute? This is not the round for that. Okay, you know what? This is still a very good turn. What's sick about this is we do this cute little combo right there. So yeah. End the turn. Still have 3 bones to handle. Rotten is still trying to do some shit. I'm loving this. The problem with the shield side here is that we should be killing most of these bones this round anyway, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know how useful it is to hold the shield here. I'd rather just try to roll for a repeat. Come on. Okay, well. Ultimately, I'm the fool, I suppose. Silly of me to believe I could have, you know, made a difference in this world. Either way, we chill the Rotten to stop summoning again. And we should be okay here. Eventually, you know what, we should maybe just go for outright killing the Rotten at this point. I'll settle for that. Settle for that for sure. And there's the hammer. Okay. Are we there? Do we have it? No, we're like 1 short. That's fine. You know, we get the empty chalice mana back, so like next turn. Also, if a bone dies, Rotten dies too, so we've got this one pretty locked up here. I think that is lethal now because we hit like this. And we just, you know. There you go. Overflowing chalice. Huh. A lot of chalices. Which chalice do you prefer here is the question. There's no reason. There's not much reason to have both. We don't want to be incentivized to both store a lot of mana and use all of our mana. So a little counterproductive, right? Mark is a not bad spell either. But I think we just take a random tier 6 instead. Okay. Poem. Poet does not match any of our allies, so the shields are not very good there. I guess Glacia versus Null this round is an alliteration. So for that reason, Glacia, you get to be here. Beyond that, not much value, unfortunately. Okay, Trapper taking a pretty big hit this round. Not too worried, though. Yeah, we're okay here. Boom, boom. I think we just kill the Null outright. And then we... just kill one of the War Chiefs. Like so. What's funny is that if the Caw does roll hatch here, which by the way would have been fucked if it had rolled hatch and we'd rolled more poorly here with the War Chiefs, we can just chill it. So something to keep in mind there. Honestly, you know what? Let's just prep the egg for death. We don't have to go too wacky silly with it here. We can just prepare for egg to die next round. Luckily for us, the egg does not know how to hatch. That's very convenient for me. Take the 2 damage. We don't have to go too crazy here. We'll settle. I'll take this, and we're looking for a little bit more mana here, game, if you don't mind. Game says no mana allowed. But you know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's cool. That's okay. I'll just kill it anyway. It's okay. Excuse me. There we go. We get Luda. We can't go back-to-back Ludas here. I'm sorry to say. I won't allow it. And Leader's pretty good here. It's a minor synergy. It's nothing crazy, but Leader Smith onto Trapper's Vulnerable is a very potent play for us. So we'll take that. We'll put the Iron Pendant probably just on Trapper at this point. And what's our Anvil? I don't know. Iron Pendant's pretty good. Worn Arms is obvious. So here's the thing, right? Is Iron Pendant better than the average tier 3? Honestly, probably. It's pretty close. Don't be tricked by the fact that we're not using the Worn Arms anymore, right? It's like, oh, this is garbage, so we might as well convert it into something useful. Is the losing the Iron Pendant worth the random? I don't think it is. Here, at least. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. We need mana to kill this Hydra, by the way. Or we can just guarantee a Hydra kill this round, which is pretty nice. Just by sheer measure of Leader getting 5 guaranteed hits on Hydra with the duplicate here. So that's pretty tight. That's pretty tight and cool. I like that. But we can do a little better, though, I think. That is better as well. The more mana we roll here, the better this is. Because here's like the thing, right? We do this. We do this. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this here. Hit here, right? And then just put this here. We kill the alpha, goblin runs. Again, this is like the whole thing, right? Goblins and the end game aren't that important. So as long as we make it through the early game, it should be okay for us. And it's appearing to be the case. Now we have 4 damage here. We need 1 more damage to get the kill shot off. Which should be fairly doable. There we go. Oh, we had 1 more damage because of the chalice. I forgot. Okay, Wand of Stun versus Erythrocyte. I don't even know what this is. I mean, I know what it is. It's the shield flesh thing, but I don't know what is an Erythrocyte. Looks like a red blood cell or something. Either way, Wand of Stun I'm not a big fan of, especially because we don't have a middle side. I mean, I guess it's actually pretty good on Trapper. It's not a bad replacer. We could also put it on Herbalist with the idol. But that's not that good of a play either. I'll just take a random tier 6 or 8, honestly. Okay. I'm just gonna go here. That's fine. Now, Glacia is taking a lot of damage, as you can see, which is not great news. I did forget about Alliteration, but luckily we have 4 G enemies on the enemy team, so Glacia is still the correct person to have this. But I mean, Wand of Weakness is pretty good here. We're gonna look for the wand if we can find it. I'm also looking for a kill shot on Trapper here. That'd be very good as well. This is fine. I think we have a line here that keeps Glacia at the very least alive. Oh, alliteration works on Glacia herself too. I forgot about that. So that's good. So here's the play, and I think we put this probably on Glacia as well. Or, Trapper's also fine. Doesn't matter who gets this, really. But the plan is Vine once, then Vulnerable, leader kills. Right? Pretty easy line there. Now, beyond that, I would like to get down to 0 mana here to get more value out of the Chalice. So I think we want to break one of these ghosts if we can. I think it doesn't matter too much. You're hitting red and blue. You're hitting... Yeah, well, you're the one hitting people who aren't blocking this round, so that's the better target. Can we break your ghost mode to a normal leader hit will kill you? And... could do eventually kill this Thorn, but I'm not too worried about that, honestly. Ooh, kill shot here is very good. We need 1 mana, preferably. I will settle for this just to make sure we don't royally fuck this up. But mana would be better. Okay, I'm glad we kept this. So do like this into this. Kill shot here. Hit here. And then what are you gonna do? It doesn't matter. It's Goblin and Thorn. This should be very winnable for us. But maybe this goes to hell too. No, we get there. We do in fact get there. We get Fencer versus Shaman. I really like the Herbalist Trapper combo. I've had this be very strong into the end game before. I think we don't take either of these. We still want a Glacia upgrade if we can find it. But I think this is kind of stinky, and I like what we currently got going for us. Now, what sucks about our team comp is that we have no cleanse. We have no cleanse whatsoever on our team. So, you know what? Shaman does give us some cleansing. I'm gonna take the Shaman. It's a little debatable. But I have no cleanse on the team. Yeah. And we can always still burst. Something to remember, we can always still burst people. Now, Glacia can still have the alliteration because of Goblin. That's still always going to be a possible play here. However, Shaman can self-heal and double up the mana gain, which is pretty good. I actually like that a little bit. So let's go alliteration, Chalice. I guess Trapper can hold the idol now. There's no great person on our team to hold it. Trapper, I think, gets the most value. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Glacia, do your thing here. I need you to weaken Basalt if you don't mind. Okay, so Shaman can heal for 20. That's cool. I don't love this. I don't see another great line here for guaranteeing that Basalt doesn't summon this next round. Okay. Hold on. Okay. It could be better, could be worse. The Quartzes are doing their big damage hits here, but they're not weakening, so that's fine. Glacia's taking a big shot to the chest here. We keep Glacia alive with this, which is okay, I suppose. We're not making great progress here is the main issue. Okay. So We kill a quartz, which is cool. And we have a burst left over, so I guess we burst here. Glacia takes the next turn off, unfortunately. Which is maybe for the best, because I don't think we're saving Glacia no matter what we do here. So I think Glacia bites it this round. Tragic, but it is how it is. I'll take the 1 damage here because it guarantees we kill the quartz. And... well, actually, we could maybe... hold on. Can we save Glacia? Because I think we do this. We alliterate. We get a bunch of mana. We can... oh, we know what we can do, too? We can just ritual here. Just tell me we want a ritual here. That's a pretty good round, if you ask me. Although, now that we don't have... I'm not realizing, now that we don't have the Vine Whip anymore, it's hard to get exact 0 mana. It's hard to get value out of... what's it called? The thing that I forget the name of now. It's hard to get value out of the empty chalice. It's a little tricky, but it also is what it is. Okay. How much we can do here? We can shaman to get 10. That's shaman now is statue, which is neat. I feel like we've done a good job of recovering here, more or less, but they're still coming hard. If we can get another alliteration shaman side here, that'd be very good. We do, because we're kind of just goated with it. Definitely put this... oh, hold on. Do this first. Put this here. And then we burst once. Kill shot here. It's time for you to go, too. I'm sick of this guy. So... We're still getting bopped here this round. But I feel pretty good. We do get a chip here on leader, which is nice. Shaman can have even more help, but at this point I think we put it somewhere else probably. Chip. You probably just put it on Trapper. Trapper is more valuable than Glacia is here. This just goes here. Doesn't really matter where that goes. Okay, Basalt continues to summon. We can just get a full heal on Glacia here with this, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just kill the Slate if we can. And worst case scenario, we'll look for a kill shot here. We don't find it. I think we do something like this. Could get big damage onto Basalt this round. Actually, how does this look? It's not terrible. It gets us very close to killing next round, but then we have two slates we have to worry about, which I don't love. I'd rather not do that, I think. We do this. We just double burst here. We're in a stable spot health-wise here, which is nice. Haven't seen this yet, so we'll take this. Oh, that's very good. That's extremely good for us here. We, I guess, hit here, shoot here, hit, repeat, hit. We get a chip in, which is good as well. And then once again, get a burst. We get our empty chalice value. Okay, Basalt's going for the death beam. Little does he realize that the shaman has 1 trillion health. That does nothing. We'll take this. Okay, so we kill Basalt this round. Very cool. And now it's us versus us, Slate and kill. Oh, you know, Slate, you can leave actually. That's fine. I'm okay with this, I believe. Prism, add middle rainbow to the middle side. Do we have any middles with a lot of keywords? Let's see here. I mean, duplicate, so everyone gets like. I think technically everyone will go to, because I think Rainbow does. I don't know if Rainbow counts itself. I think this means this is a duplicate 4, which is not terrible. This has no keywords on it. Well, with alliteration, this does give it extra keyword. I kind of like this actually. Let's try this out here. Hold on. Let's see how this looks. So if you do alliteration on the leader instead now, with the oh wow, it goes up to 5. It does count itself. So a 5 damage replicate. Maybe I'm crazy. That seems pretty good. Now, unfortunately, we don't have much other alliteration value there, but that's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Okay, Poet's taking a lot of damage. I will take these. I don't hate shield 2 to all here, but Poet's the only one in danger. Oh, well. I think we win the fight here from this point, if I were to guess. So we now get to kill everything except for the cause. And we get to chip one of the cause pretty badly as well. Chill here. Yeah, that... Call me crazy. Call me crazy. The magic rainbow infinity sword seems pretty good to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a silly, wacky guy. But it seems strong enough to me to be good. Put this here. And then we can... Let's just burst you. And yeah, we have lethal. There we go. Oh, nope, not what I wanted to click. This is a pretty scary fight. It's gonna be a huge amount of damage just coming in, first off. I'll take a Chronos here. I think... Yeah, I'll take a Chronos. I don't like Roulette here. I think Chronos is a good enough upgrade from Glacia. And I'm okay with that. And, yeah. I would love Leader to hit his Rainbow Magic Killer Sword maneuver again. But this whole thing is pretty sketched out. I think no matter what we do here, some characters are dying this round. There's not much we can do to stop it, I think, is the main issue. So I think we're going to take these 3. I would rather get the AoE shield here if I can find it, but, you know, if you can't, whatever. The only way Shaman lives here, there is no way, actually. There is no way Shaman lives here, basically. As far as I can tell. I don't see it happening. Let's look at this for a second. I really wanted something to combo with the vulnerable 3 here. How does this work with them dealing damage themselves with pain? Does it also increase the pain damage? Does not. Okay. I guess you can do this into shield self. I guess Shaman lives this way. And then we set it up like this, so that way, if we hit the Rainbow Magic Killer Sword, we just one-shot the barrel, which should hopefully cause a cascade effect where everything dies in a single hit. It's not looking great, though. Although this is a very front damage-heavy fight, right? So it makes sense that it's not looking great for us here. We get the super killer magic rainbow sword. Let's just see how it looks if we run through this, right? We go boom, boom, boom. And then right now Trapper dies. But that's pretty good for us. So we need to heal Trapper somehow here. Oh, Shaman. There we go. Okay. That'll do it. And then we hit you, I think they don't run, but Fanatic is literally 1 health away from death here. And then, yeah, wow. Pretty good good outcome for us there. Okay, now we get Iron Crown versus Collar. Now, is there anything we want to copycat on Trapper? Anything that makes us really go, wow. That'd be very strong. Mana gain is fine. Growth is fine. Nothing super crazy. That makes us really go, holy shit. Iron Crown does nothing for us, so we will take a random instead here. And that's pretty good. That is not a terrible hit here for us. By no means. Now, where do we put the Eye of Horus? That is the question. Where does Horus go? I don't know. I think it makes sense on Trapper. I think that's not a terrible decision. 4 to 5 kill shot, very useful, especially against the goblin that we know exists. Right? It's not terrible on Poet, especially because of the shield cantrip sides. And the shield AoE is pretty good. It's not bad on Kronos, but Kronos only has 3 sides of benefit from it, so it's not that good either. I think it goes to Poet. Even though this feels kind of anemic, I think this is the right character to have it, though. Okay. This is a spooky fight. If we hit the Super Mega Killer Rainbow Sword, we do get to just kill Hydra with 1 remaining. However, I'm going to bank on the shield here. We're going to play it a little safe this round. We need 1 more damage source to be able to kill Jinx, which we get. This is a very good round for us here. Very cool. We dodge the Hydra hit here. Good stuff. And we get a little bit of mana off the Chalice. However, we do need to kill this Hydra. Preferably sooner rather than later. I'll take these, but I'm not loving them. So we can't kill Hydra this round. Can't be done. We can kill the Goblin, which does keep Shaman from dying, but there's more to life than just surviving. But I think that's fine for now. I think this is okay for now. And I think we... Again, I think we're going to kill Hydra through just raw damage output from Leader. At some point here, hopefully. We'll take all of these. Okay. So we only need 3 hits here. I think we put this here, and then do something like this. And then it is just us versus the Spiker here, which this should be a winning fight, hopefully. I want to keep everyone at least at 3 HP, so that way if we hit the Super Mega Sword again, Kronos can still hit. How does this look currently? Because it's pretty good here if we do this, into something like this, into bursting. It's honestly pretty acceptable. We can get something better with Kronos, though, probably. Hold on. Kronos hits like a 2-mana side here. I think it's pretty close. I think it's lethal, actually. He doesn't, though, but that's fine. We don't have to get the super nuts here. We can take it a little bit slow. Okay. We can go nuts now. And we get Dabalus versus Sharpshot. I will say at this point, Trapper has fallen off a bit. We don't care about the vulnerability as much because we have the Super Sword. And I think... Actually, I don't know. I think Trapper's ability to kill these imps without taking damage with the kill shot's pretty useful, and just hit Hexia without taking damage is pretty useful. Although I think we're gonna struggle a little bit here just in general. I'm gonna go Sharp Shot though. Sharp Shot also benefits a lot from the what is this, idol? Yeah. Benefits a lot from the idol, so that's pretty good for us. I don't hate that. I think we just go. Okay. Kill shot's pretty good here. Again, it basically is just killing these without taking damage from them, so I do like that. I prefer the shield all here if I can find it. Can I find it? That's not bad. Okay, surely... Oh, shit, none of these are actually hitting Poet this round. Ah, fuck me, okay. So let's go... Let's kill here. Let's kill here. Everyone's alive. Let's kill here. And Kronos takes a little bit of a hit here for it, but I think we gotta get our value where we can. Now, what's a little bit spookier is that Shaman is pained, which means... Oh, you know what I forgot about? I forgot about... Oh, no, Alliteration has to go on leader for the Super Sword. Forgot about that. Oh, Super Sword's here, by the way. That's good. Okay, let's see what we get here. Okay. So Shaman's probably dropping this round. I don't see a realistic way for Shaman to survive this. Although I guess we can... This is... Oh, it doesn't even give us extra value there. Oh, no, it does, but you're just... It does... Does it give you value? Okay, yeah, it is +2 net, but that's not that useful. Now, here's an important question. Does duplicating remove pain? How does that work? It does. Okay, that's good. That's important to note. I think we burst to keep Shaman alive this round. Oh, if we do this, Shaman doesn't even live. You know, Shaman, I'm realizing, dude, Shaman's getting petrified for a 4. It's not worth much to us here. So I think we let Shaman go. So we hit like this. I suppose we hit here. Poet's also not doing much for us here. We just cash in Poet as well. I think we might. Let me think. No, we probably do actually. We probably hit Hexia with you. We kill you down here. I think we hit Hexia. We hit something like this. Maybe we even leave the imp alive. Hold on, let's think about this for a second. No, we don't. I think this is correct. And then if we roll leader right here, right now, we do just straight up win. I'll hang on to this. Okay, that's it. That's game. Because now we just 5, 10, 15, 20. What a that's a new one for me. I have never done anything like this before in the game, and I'm always really excited when I get to do something like that. That was cool. That I have for the longest time, and I still think it's pretty bad generally speaking, but for the longest time, I have discounted leader, especially the duplicate side of leader. I've always thought 2 damage duplicate, that does not seem very useful to me. I do not like this character very much, but that's pretty good. I just can't deny that that was very strong. And also just utilizing alliteration, I think is neat too. Like actually just turning alliteration into you know, net like +5 damage for your turn is I think pretty cool as well. Not the cleanest play ever for sure, especially forgetting that I had empty chalice and then having the team not be able to utilize it very well was definitely annoying. But I don't know, that just felt really cool to me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Goodbye.